Okay, this is the work that we've been starting and we're going to continue on with. It's around coding. Now, if you're a real beginner, you can click into this hour of code and you can complete this. And you can choose any one of these hour of code activities, whether it be the higher the grade, obviously the more difficulty it is. It should take you about an hour. And when you finish, you get a certificate and you screenshot it and you blog it. And when you blog, you explain what you learned. Now, that's for beginners. We're not all beginners. Some of you have moved past that. You find that a bit boring. And if that's the case, we're going into the more serious sort of coding. And we're going to scroll down. And this is an example of a game that one of my students made in term 2. And he made a game using, basically it's a car game by coding it. And here's all his code. And if you press play, you'll be able to play the game. But we've had enough of that game now. Some people played that all last week. We're not going to play it again. We're not going to play that game again. So we're going to press stop there. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually make our own code. Some people are continuing to talk despite what I said. So you're going to make your own code by logging in to Pencil Code. And this is Pencil Code here. And you'll have to make a new account. I've already made an account, so I'm going to log in. Stay quiet and get in here. And that's me logging in here. Now, there's two different things you can do. Number one, you can write your initials using code. Once you are quite familiar with how to code, you can actually start making your own game. And I'm going to let you make your own game. However you want to make a game, you can go ahead with that. But the first thing in there is writing your initials with code. And the way to do that is you've got your turtle here, and your turtle's facing is going upwards. All right. The best way of doing it is to go art, and I'm going to make my my pen purple. So I'm going to start off with that. It's going to be at a width of 10, or I can change that to make it thicker. I might make it 30. I'm then going to do move, and I'm going to move it forward by 100. Actually, I'll change that to 200. And you can see here the turtle will move forward by 200, and it'll do it in the color purple. All right, so I'll press play, and I'll see what happens. There we go. Now, I'm going to turn that turtle right 90 degrees. And what that's going to do is turn the turtle around 90 degrees to the right. And then I'm going to move him forward. And I'm just going to move him forward by 100. Now, what should happen is I should end up out here now, and I'll see what happens. Turn 90 degrees. All right, excellent. Now what I'm going to do is I need to turn him around again. So I'm going to turn him right 180 degrees. That's going to turn him right around. And I'm now going to move him forward 200. And that should bring me out this side, I'd imagine. So I'll press play. Excellent. Now I want to get back down here, and I want to do a nice little loop around because my initials are J. So I need to turn them around again 180 degrees. So I'll go right 180. And then I'm going to go forward 100. And then I'm going to turn them around again, right 90 degrees. I'm going to bring them forward 200. That should bring me at the bottom. And that should bring me all the way down here. I'll just check that happens. So here I go. And now I need to try and make a loop, don't I? And I think the way I make a loop is to maybe something like this, right or left. I think I'll try this one, left, and see what happens here. And I think that's going to make me a nice arc. See what happens. I'm not sure what happens here, but this is going to be quite testing. Oh, wrong way, isn't it?